Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and
hey.
welcome back to more Star Rail, where today...
Dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
More drama!
What?
Yay!
Aggie? No, it's an illusion.
What a way to open the episode.
Oh, there she goes.
Up.
Great, love it.
I don't like this place, Daniel.
What do you not like about it?
Everything. I mean, it's actually really cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't...
Wow, this room is huge.
You don't like the scary vibes?
No, I don't. I usually don't do giant haunted temples.
Why not?
Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Oryx?
I don't know.
What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trinan?
Uh-oh.
Did you not see it?
Trian can't even hear her own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar.
Are they gonna actually let her die?
Oh,
She...
there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there.
And to clarify, by the way, I'm not talking about Triby here. I'm talking about MiHoYo. Is MiHoYo gonna actually let their characters die? Oh crap,
Star Rail scares me.
it does.
Because
We've already had several deaths.
there's already
in
been
this game.
several deaths in this game, yeah.
Oh man, am I gonna cry by the end of this episode? Please tell me no.
The trauma's gotta stop eventually.
Follow Trian. Trian, slow down.
Oh boy. I'm not emotionally ready for this.
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
Thanks, Mighty.
It appeared again.
And she's not seeing it. It's not a great sign.
Right here. I summon thee, Oryx. Stir up ripples of past reverie. Something's appeared.
Has it?
Wait, we should read it first.
Crap.
To Mr. Wincombe? For many years, Yananopolis, or Yanosopolis, has relied on the rose myrtle to obtain the boon of the gods. We have spent 5 or 6 years now digging out its roots and cutting back its branches. Now, this red tree is on the verge of collapse and has long since ceased to serve its purpose, yet it still seeks to spread out its canopy and eclipse Yananopolis from the glorious rays.
What?
Am I saying that right, by the way? Yanosopolis. Yes, I think that's correct.
Maybe.
We just need to wait for the ceremony to make a small move, and the rose myrtle will slip and fall into the abyss. Yanosopolis is built on a mountainside. There are more than a few cases of people who have lost their footing in its history.
They're not talking about a tree, are they?
I don't know. As for the next sacred tree, we are planning...
They're not talking about Tribby's mom, are they?
I think they may be. We were planning on selecting another puppet. As for the roses, Myrtle's daughter, Tribios. We'll call her Saffron from now. In my eyes, I think it would be fine to just find an excuse to off Saffron. However, Codex, the Acolyte, is extremely insistent on raising her to become the next sacred tree. She has undergone related education since she was a young girl, which would save us a lot of work on our part. As for her identity as the daughter of Rose Myrtle, she is still young and has not yet grown wings. If we can just keep her grounded, the power of the divine oracle will remain tightly in our grasp. We both know that the Saffron's most outstanding property is that it can be cooked in so many ways. Put in porridge, stewed, or fried. No matter how you cook it, this plant will always be a delicacy. Denalio.
You suck, Denalio.
It's scary. This is a scary letter. Okay, well,
So what I'm learning is that every civilization in
Star Rail.
Star Rail, or I don't, in Forius, that's what it's called. Jeez.
Uh-huh.
The leaders all suck in Forius by the looks of
Oh
it.
yeah, no,
Awesome.
like the what is it? The Great Council or whatever, and now
They
these
suck.
guys.
The Mad King tried corrupting the Titan. He sucks.
Yeah.
And now these guys. Awesome. Great.
Wait, this is a letter? It mentions something about Saffron and Trepios?
Uh-huh.
Isn't that name...
First time hearing of it. Probably someone unrelated.
Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? And how did Trian sense it? Could it be our lost memories?
Maybe.
Is it possible that we were already noticed by Orynyx and entered their trial? But why haven't they said a word? Orynyx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose. Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Sure.
Whatever you say.
Separation and death are two sides of the same coin.
Don't know about that one.
Reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Thanks. Oh, you're over there
Are
now.
these visions also fragments of the past?
Maybe if in loops, maybe. Hi. Pot? Alright.
Treeby! Trinan! Look what I found! Is this the safari?
I mean, you could crawl inside and pretend.
Coming! We'll take a look. But Trian, there's nothing in here. What? It was right in this dolium. Huh? There's really nothing here. That can't be! I swear I saw it!
Oh.
I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right there. Where did it go?
God bless you.
Pardon me.
Trinan, Treeby, why aren't you saying anything? Trian can't seem to hear you at all.
Yeah. I noticed that.
We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trian.
So she's like
It's
becoming
it's
like
no longer we. It's I and you. Ooh.
an R, and wow. So is she like getting disconnected? What is happening?
I guess.
What? What the
What you
flip?
saw was likely, Yana's hair. We must have startled it away. Okay.
I hate this.
Orynyx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that? Something feels off. Treeby, don't you think this temple is a little too quiet? What do you mean? It might just be an illusion, but Trinan wonders, is Orynyx really putting us through a trial?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh well, we're gonna go say hi.
Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away.
Yeah. At least.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Ah.
Look at this. So cool.
Uh-huh.
So many of us now. Brienne.
Oh man, why can't the trauma be over? At least there's not more.
Don't say that! Never say. Oh, that one. Oh, okay. This is good. Okay.
Okay, we're good now.
Yeah, you never say, at least.
Well, at least it can't get any worse than that.
It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
That's not a
Apparently.
good sign. Okay, well.
Huh.
That's a worse sign.
I'm sure it's okay.
Look, just the fact they're.
Look how chill it looks. Like,
yeah, except they're,
Not there.
Not there.
No.
And there's dark tide people all over the place. I'm sure this is fine.
What is happening here? Like, what is...
What's going on? Oryx disappeared?
Yeah, that's not a great sign. Oh, are we just done here? Are we going somewhere else now? Okay. Not long ago in Akama.
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the black tide, but is also hunting for Coreflames everywhere?
Awesome.
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold Coreflames. Second, I'm one of its targets.
Oh, fun.
Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a Coreflame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesize that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain Coreflames.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Circes inside me.
Great.
So it's plundering the flames.
Yeah, we kind of need those. Or you guys do. More specifically, I guess.
My question is why, though? Why is it plundering the flames?
Oh, I assume that it was someone... They called him a hunter before they died. So, maybe they were one of them as well?
Maybe.
But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's Coreflames.
Uh-oh.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Oryx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis, where the Coreflames are housed.
Yeah.
But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's Coreflame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
Who the what? Okay.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their Coreflames are yet to be restored?
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
It's not impossible, admittedly.
Wasn't he floating?
Well, there's a difference between floating and flying.
I guess, yeah.
Maybe.
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and
Oh, this is bad news, Finon. Trivia is missing. The last time the three of them were seen was in the Abyss of Fate.
Bum, 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 bum. That's really bad. Oh, good. Extra context to how everything's about to go horribly wrong. Fantastic.
Are you in here?
Great. Awesome. Love it.
No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or...
I don't think that's the case.
Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it.
Where?
What?
No, don't get close to the edge.
Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way.
Where did you go?
Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trainin, come check this out.
Ah, great.
What's this?
Sure do love leaving pieces of their cloak
Feels
everywhere.
like it's so familiar.
Oh, great. You know who they were?
Or maybe it was because they bumped into them at the tree?
Oh! Good. Awesome. Great.
Oh!
Ah, great. Awesome. Fantastic. Don't.
Don't you dare.
Don't do it. Yeah, I thought so. Gosh darn it. No, not. Oh. No, he's not.
Oh no.
No. No.
Treeby. See you tomorrow.
Oh, come on! Gosh darn it.
Where am I?
It's a lot of faces.
Hi, everyone. How are you doing? What?
Little gray, snowy, and
So it's not confirmed that she's dead, but like using the power alone would probably have ended her.
Twice, especially.
Well, that sucks.
Awesome. Great. Love it. Thank you. Thank you,
Cool.
Star Rail.
wait, where's Trianne? Is she back?
We only saw the two of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trianne.
Great. Awesome.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's Coreflame.
Then Lady Trianne...
Yeah.
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
Ugh.
Yeah, we need to go after them. It's better than saying I just have a bad feeling about this. On
Yeah.
solo.
You're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements, then search for Trianne's whereabouts.
You know what's crazy? Is somehow we're gonna go from this plot line and transition into Mighty's.
Somehow.
The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the Coreflame.
Do you know where it's headed?
I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations.
Oh?
I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Treeby and Lady Trinan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes, Lady Agalaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Krateros heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Agalaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Great.
Why don't we split up as previously? I can't speak English. Why don't we split up as previously discussed? Hyacinth and I will stay to regroup with reinforcements. You go back to the Holy City with everyone else and tell Agalaya about your plan.
Renan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Is that a good idea? Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Treeby, let's go.
Awesome. Great.
We're back, Agalaya.
Yep.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in grave danger.
It's true.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. Yeah. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the Coreflames too?
Yes, just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
Yeah, a bit.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the Coreflame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap.
I like how you think.
Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's Coreflame while we were on our way to the Abyss, so he can make preparations for the battlefield.
No, is that all?
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another Coreflame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. He is the key.
Oh,
I knew it, of course it's got me. I have a Saruman. Can we pass it off as a Coreflame?
You know what? Go with that. See what they say.
We need your other companion, too.
Mem,
A memem.
do you mean me?
She speaks!
She speaks!
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned.
We're not gonna acknowledge the fact that Mem spoke their first full sentence.
Is it Castrum Kremnos?
Yes, I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with his companion during the battle with Nikador, and how they awakened Castrum Kremnos' past. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past and lure our enemy inside.
And then what?
Then, we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
No.
Aha.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akuma. Once we take back the Coreflame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape.
Yeah, okay, so I thought that was a dream, but Orynyx is just gone?
Yep.
I guess that's how we deal with the time thing.
It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
Can you? Well, she did get a full sentence out.
Yeah.
Progress. Oh yeah, the power of friendship. I'm gonna make a wish.
Come on. Memmy mem 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 mem. Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem.
Aww.
I love how we're gradually getting more and more English from her. That's really cool.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident.
And apparently this is normal to everyone. I mean, I guess she's been doing it since the beginning, but yeah.
By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make her move before the next assembly of the citizens.
Great. That's nice.
What are they plotting?
I don't know.
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Krateros heirs have outlived their usefulness and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with eventually.
Yeah.
But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Casterus ahead to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being.
Cooperate or, you know, you die.
You know.
Finan, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go and retrieve the core flame. And in doing so, grant ourselves an advantage against the Council of Elders.
To be fair, I don't know how this is gonna go because I feel like the Flame Reaver is gonna be a thing for a while.
Most likely. So I can't see this plan going entirely well.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
We'll probably get the core flame back at least, I would think.
At least? Maybe. Or everything is just gonna get worse.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Akima is currently beset by enemies from within and without.
Great.
The situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you. That being said, you are the key to our success, and I shall respect any decision you make.
Awesome. How do we make sure the plan will work?
I may not be as masterful as Trian when it comes to the Century Gate, but even I can open a nice big gate if I have enough time.
Or how about we just walk and not take your
whether
power?
we can take back the core flame, that will be up to Anaxa's capabilities.
How many uses do you get, Trivy?
Based on what I know of him, he can do it.
How do we guarantee my safety?
I'll be honest, we can't.
Great.
Thanks. At least
But
he's honest.
The Flame Reaver will have to step over my dead body if they wish to do you harm.
I feel
thanks.
like that is on the table though, so that scares me.
Well, whatever Mem's plan is, I'll follow. We reserve the right to withdraw at any time.
I'm
Or having the contract.
I'm gravitating towards number 3, the support mem. But you choose what you want.
I would never be mad at you, Mem, unless you did some horrific thing.
Mem's just in the corner with like a really evil grin on her face, like laughing hysterically.
Mem with a knife is an image in my brain.
We are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt. May carefully sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
Yeah, sure. I'm still gonna pretend that they're, you know, Kefli's definitely not a bad guy. Feels like we're missing someone.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a different problem. Don't worry, that man would never miss out on this fight.
Okay, well, here's our
the core flame. I'm gonna assume.
Here's our mighty bit.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
I've been loving Mighty's story so far.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination turns out to be Castrum Kremnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Geocles, the
Sounds
Mountain
like you've
Breaker.
spoken with Cartonis. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonis told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife.
Sounds pleasant.
But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Ladonians stationed at the foot of the mountain. The Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news.
Oh?
Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But
they didn't want to leave?
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad.
Dang.
But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
Yeah, it's pretty impossible.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles did.
What did he do?
He took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than foam inside the black tide.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune.
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history.
Wow.
Yeah, it
That is
sucks.
Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain Breaker. Why do you think that is? It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes, and then forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
It is pretty
Made
metal.
up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Alchema soon to fight the great darkness of this world, and to shoulder Nikador's destiny.
Dang.
So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, and I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot, and the only way to kill me.
Oh my gosh, it's an Achilles heel! I never even thought about that! What the flip?
Well, darn it. I wish you never mentioned that. Because, you know,
That's probably gonna come into play.
that's gonna come into play, gosh darn it.
So it's more so Mighty's doing this. Okay, I like how they've spun this. It's more the fact that he's just taking the mantle on, basically. He's just taking that responsibility. Not necessarily agreeing with all of it, but he's gonna shoulder it. Because it has to happen. Someone has to do it.
Yeah, well.
Well then.
Chekhov's gun is now on the table. Great, awesome.
You know
Can't wait
what?
for it to be used.
Can we just agree that this is the one moment that Chekhov's gun could just go away and never come back?
I think I'm saying that.
Chekhov's? I can't remember. It's a gun.
The gun
is on the table.
now.
Can we just push the gun off the table?
No.
Like unload it, then safely push it off the table?
I hate to tell you, brother, Star Rail doesn't like to do that.
Oh, crap.
And I appreciate them for that.
I don't.
But also, this is a terrible sign.
I don't want Mighty to die, though.
I feel like.
Or, okay, I'm cool if he dies. I just want my ending to be unnecessarily happy. Like, somehow let's rewind time, baby. Let's just, yeah.
I assume everyone is going to die.
That seems to be what they've been leading us to believe.
They
from like
said
the
only one would be left.
From
Gosh
the
darn it.
very beginning. That is what they've been saying. So,
or hinting towards.
Or hinting. Yeah, hinting is a better word for it. Yeah.
So who's the last one standing? I guess we'll find out in time, huh?
Oh. Because they want us to believe it'll be fine on, but, you know, they could throw us for a loop.
You have my word.
Crap.
I don't like this anymore.
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. If you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
Mighty. Gosh darn it.
That's a nice shot.
You beautiful lion boy.
What was that?
That's the sound of an all-out war.
Oh boy.
Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own.
Yeah.
Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
And Forrest is only gonna depress me further and further as time goes on, I feel.
Probably.
Great.
No way. A Kremnoan?
Yeah, I mean, it's their homeland.
No way! An American.
I didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior, what's the situation on the front line?
Nakaman, why are you here?
Man.
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you? We have been instructed to assist you in trapping the Flame Reaver.
Aglaya, that vile usurper. I spit on her name.
Wow, people just do not get along here.
True, but what?
Our king will be back soon. He'll be able to deal with you and that black robe.
Well, there he goes.
A hoarse curse lodged in his throat, refusing to escape. Moments later, he convulsed, his head dropping as his spirit departed his body, drifting towards the abode of Thanatos.
That's nice.
The Kremnoans really are just like their king.
I don't know about that. Mighty seems really chill compared to all of these Kremnoans.
Rest in peace. May your glory last forever.
But not that they're entirely also at fault. It sounds like the Akamans are also kind of jerks to them.
Did they come to fight on
Everyone
their own
sucks.
accord?
Yeah, like everyone's kind of got a fault in all the crap that's been happening. It's like, what is it? Also, if you read about the lore of Emphorius, by the way, like some of the cities, like, bruh.
Ha 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 ha. Just standing there chilling? Yeah, alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna just walk this way. You guys have a good time with that.
The mosey on by. Don't pay attention to us. Great, mysterious, shadowy figure.
Well, there he is. I doubt popping any support skills will help me here.
Let's punch him in his face.
Repose. You know, just in case.
Just in case.
Once we take back the Coreflame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind.
Why do I feel like he's gonna stay behind?
The rest will be up to how well we work together.
Remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all distractions once you're on the battlefield. Let's go, partner. Today, destiny shall stand with us.
Yeah, sure. Oh, it's a cutscene. Ooh. Ooh, okay, hold on.
Woo! Finally. It's a gun sword.
That makes sense.
Are you kidding me?
Oh?
Get him, Em! Whoa!
Woohoo! Very clean. You can summon that thing?
What a cool sword!
It's a very
let me see more of it! Dang it!
Any later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed me.
Frail child of humanity.
Oh, hey, Cersei's.
'Tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Hesitation only breeds chaos. Converge and awaken.
Also throw this out. Get that going.
Constellations are human creations.
Let's just get that energy recharged.
Heard the call, loud and clear.
Just gonna buff you up real quick.
Tedious.
Fortunately, don't have his ult, but
Remind me again, by the way, what is that darker part of his health bar? How do we pop that?
that's a good question. Oh, that's 2 health bars.
Oh, that is 2 health bars. Oh, this is the actual fight. Okay.
Maybe. This may still be only the midterm one. It's not the tutorial one, that's for sure.
Why, of course.
Actually, let's just get it.
Yeah, go for the basic here. We're fine. Right? Okay. Yeah, you and your scariness.
Yeah, Yep, there's all that.
That was a lot of healing!
Oh! The dark part is recoverable from the shadow clones.
Ooh! Okay.
Okay, you're Bloodborne. That's
I mean, you know, now that I look at the color, I should have guessed that it was Bloodborne. I should have.
How silly we were for not realizing that.
The
Lovely.
amnesia sees through you.
And getting rid of all the clones gets rid of his recoverable health. Very nice.
Gotcha.
Let's just get skill point. Skill then alt, right?
Yes. You can't do it any other way, so yes, that is correct.
Mortal form.
If you ever can, it's alt then skill, but
because it gives you the thing back, right?
Yeah, it gives you a lot of energy just for the next one. But nothing you can do about it when your rotation ends like this.
All will be revealed.
Actually, should have saved this for the clones, but oh well.
It's fine. No, this is good. This is good.
I was just hoping this would have extended the thing, but
it will. It should also kill potentially next time.
Hopefully.
Let's basic here, I think.
Get some
SP. Ow.
Lovely, and then summon more. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa!
Take them out. What a spirited display, deliverer.
Got you. Okay.
Why are you calling him by that nickname now?
Basic here, but then Hua eventually.
With all my power,
Yeah.
my future.
Yeah, and you'll need a skill point for her next round.
Bid you farewell.
Get a skill point, she's back.
This should kill, actually. Wait, maybe not?
Real close.
Ah, too bad.
You know, it's a good thing we didn't, because dialogue. Let's get that cured. That let's just also get energy.
Fiends or devils.
Allow me to
Lovely
make a
stuff. Awesome.
Man, the people who rock the herd are loving this fight. This is just this is just a giant sponge.
Yeah, it does feel that way. Let's just redo this. Hold on to her ultimate just for a second.
What element do you think Finon's gonna be?
Probably imaginary.
Cause like on his art, he's got the lightning going on, but it's gold lightning. But I don't think they would. Oh
boy, second phase. There goes his gun. Oh wait, whoa! Does anyone want to stop this?
What the freak?
Of course.
Broken.
Oh, there he is. Woo!
You didn't come down from the sky?
Woo!
This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Oh, crap, yeah! I love it.
Oh, that would have taken so long to render all that.
Minion of the Black Tide. I, King of the Kremnoan Legion.
Oh.
He got rid of his own health.
Time no see, Nikador.
Okay, wait, before we click this, there's a whole lot to think about there. So, Black Swordsman can cut through time.
And space. Yeah.
And space.
Lovely. And mighties are a little bonus for this battle.
Got it. Then burn my dynasty and offer these ashes to strife. Whatever that does. Oh, it's
this.
It's the alt. Cool.
That's cool.
Hey, it's a cool cinematic, you know, they're just gonna use it.
Wow.
Wow.
You just will continuously summon giant groups of them.
Okay, so we're charging up a big attack. Let's instantly
do this.
Yeah. And then skill. Yeah. Because if it's anything like Stripes,
maybe we can kill him before he does it. Maybe.
Do you want to kill him before he does that? I kind of want to see
No.
it personally.
Alt.
Then skill. Yes. Because then your skill point's also free. Because the power of, I can't remember if it's like a passive, I think.
It's a beautiful passive.
It is a very beautiful passive.
Anything that's SP positive is amazing.
I love that Sunday with his light cone is SP positive. It's crazy.
Focus him or kill the clones.
Maybe go for that weak clone right there.
Yeah.
Wow, wait, okay, he did die. I was scared for...
Okay, yeah, he uses his own health to summon them.
God, it's the more we kill, the better we do. And then he also loses his recoverable health.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Stand down and I'll
So do skill, alt, then enhance skill?
I think so. Target him in the middle with this?
Let's go ahead and hit the guy on the right, because then, the right of the boss. The dude in the middle, yeah.
Ah,
right there.
that guy. Okay.
Let's lower his health and then burst the boss.
Alt?
Yeah, sorry, I said burst. Alt the boss, yeah.
Will be revealed.
This should get him pretty low.
Yeah.
If not, kill him outright.
This should hit like a truck. Yeah!
Woo! Yeah, that'll do it!
And
Do
now,
we want to see the super cool move?
I don't... Oh, you're right, because Sunday's gonna... Okay, hit the fodder, I guess, because Sunday is gonna bring us forward. We're gonna have to be careful with that. And don't do the mighty thing.
Let's at least get rid of some of that recoverable. Oh, he can't make more.
Can he only make one per turn?
No, he can make a ton. I think his health is just getting low. Interesting.
Okay, then you Sunday Jing Liu up, and then we'll just hit a clone.
Clear before me.
Sounds good.
Ready for death.
Right about these two guys. Boop.
Very cool.
And let's see this cool attack, whatever it is. And hopefully it doesn't insta-kill us.
It's the self-destruction.
Please don't kill.
Oh! Woo! Oh! That didn't deal any damage.
Well fought. That was a good opener to the ceremony.
What did that do?
We honor the fallen gods with this fight to the death.
Did that do any damage?
That looked, no, it did some. It wasn't a lot. I assume it's because it's the story mode.
And
like,
also we got rid of all the minions, so maybe did less damage.
Oh, maybe. I assume that will do a lot of damage in like MOC or whatnot. Wow, that was cool.
But also,
though.
dude, that looks so sick.
Like let's say, like setting aside the negligible damage, that was amazing looking.
Oh yeah, no, that was quite nice.
Maybe they tuned it down for the story because, I mean, Strife killed a lot. We didn't really have...
No, we almost died. No, that straight up almost killed us.
We almost had issues with it. Almost, but not fully.
Guess I should do this.
Such petty tricks.
Pop. Okay, we're probably killing you with this
All
one.
will be revealed.
Hopefully we're not missing too much dialogue.
He could probably survive this. Maybe.
It's time to
Okay,
end
no.
this.
He had a bonus HP. Or a buffer.
Oh! Ooh! Yo, wait!
He's gonna... Oh!
Ooh, wait, why'd the bad guy know about his weak spot?
Wait, you're right.
The music!
Oh, who cares?
Oh!
Okay, hold on! Woo! Oh, please tell me the sword.
Right. Heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury.
What? Ooh!
Yeah, this world needs.
It's still going?
Wow, that looks
Oh,
nice.
that looks so good.
New god. Castro Krateros.
What in the
Beautiful.
flip?
I loved it.
Look,
that was
The
amazing.
warriors have returned.
But are the rumors true?
Has Ornyx fallen?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
As the Council of Elders said,
Wow.
we face a dangerous threat. Yet the Krateros heirs are only inciting more chaos.
Uh-oh.
They don't care about the people's safety.
That's lies. What are you listening to?
That's just that one lady.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What, guys?
What a noisy crowd.
Sure is.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Ornyx is gone. Ornyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition.
Yeah, it's true.
Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Ornyx's core flame.
So who gets that one?
A meeting with that woman again so soon? I just can't catch a break.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find someplace to rest first? Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract her. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
Yeah, they don't get along, huh?
They have differences in ideology.
You can call it that.
All right, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
On this one, I'd rather not. I don't want that.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Ornyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Well, he's probably dealing with a lot in his head right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days.
You'd say that.
You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Trian.
She's alive?
She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple. But that's where the good news ends.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian.
Huh? Are we talking bodies here? Like, what's happening?
Please tell me it's not her mother's corpse. Oh my goodness, if it is.
That would be terrible.
If it is, that would be so... I know it.
He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived.
Huh?
He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height. All to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
Who?
What a brave soul. Do we know who he is?
Yes. It's Krateros.
Oh, crap. So she's not dead.
Not long ago.
Okay.
Stop! Dang.
What the flip?
If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in an empty shell.
Dang.
But answer me this, child of strife. Why do you raise your shield for her?
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and over, hundreds and thousands of times. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity. And crumble like rusted iron.
Dang, in a sore spot.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants.
That's one way of saying it.
Come, let us fight. For Kremnos, for my king, for Amphorius.
Dang. Oh, good. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna get worse.
It still may.
No, I'm sure
We
it's
foresaw
gonna
this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
Wait! Ah! Wait, that's just a piece of memorabilia, right? That ain't what?
Dang.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? I don't understand.
What is happening?
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis. That's all.
Borrowed time? What is happening?
Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of sorrow.
Uh-huh.
If a world like that truly exists,
Dang. She's dead.
does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
I want to point. I would like to point out that this also means that like characters and their kits reflect nothing of the game's story because Trian is just chilling in Tribby's kit.
Maybe we get a stupid, doesn't make sense happy ending later, and I'm okay with that.
I'd be fine with that. I don't know. Dang.
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Krateros heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent.
Yeah? Going back to that
It
again.
loves all of its creations dearly and would never bear to lead us astray with lies.
I'm still not sure about that.
What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to keep him from breathing his last.
Dang.
I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No. Let's hope that never happens.
Ah, so if it does, he dies. Great.
This is already nothing short of miraculous. When we found Krateros? Yes.
I think so.
He was no better than a corpse.
Hey, Trivy.
The parting hour is
Lovely.
upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils.
Hey.
Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
Is it?
I mean, technically we won, so it just came with a price. Less of a price, more of some sadness.
Goodness, you're tiny.
Yeah, she...
Incredible to think that we returned Nigador's Coreflame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
Thanks. Melted a real glacier before. This is what trailblazing is.
Yep.
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
What? Who's the next? I've never met. Lovely weather we have
Yeah,
today, don't
nice.
right?
Yeah, nice.
The bath is bubbling.
Yeah.
Thanks, you. Yes. Nice coat.
Thanks.
Yes, it just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
Hey, you know, honesty, Finan.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him.
Yes, and you would fight.
Or maybe even just rip it out of his chest. So, you know what, for the moment. Cats and dogs.
I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx.
Yeah, what are we doing with that?
The Krateros heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity, our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
Yeah, I can see that.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Krateros heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castris, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treeby and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity, the elite among the Krateros heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Lovely.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah.
Well?
How about letting him give it a try?
What?
The owner isn't liable for their pet's words. So you're okay with sentencing me to the gallows? I'll do that one.
Yeah, do that.
Mem special mem. Memmy mem. Mem.
So, are we gonna get Orynyx in
I
us?
guess. Nope, well, first Mighty.
Meanwhile, somewhere in the Memorial Palace.
I don't have a flute.
Hey, you lived.
Basically on life support at the moment, but hey.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard.
That sucks.
priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we
Oh wait, no,
envisioned.
different council.
You know what? I want to know what freaking Hyacinth is gonna do. Like, how is she gonna heal? Like
with magic.
Because we already have Ling Sha, which is like a really good healer, and we have Hua Hua, so like is Hyacinth gonna be like hyper heals? Like, what are we talking here? But what is in store for us with her?
Or maybe more of a group wide? No, we already have Hua Hua.
Yeah, Hua Hua does the group. Maybe it's like all 4?
Well, Hua Hua only does 3 people.
I assume it'll have something to do with like the whole mighty thing as well.
Maybe.
She's coming out around the same time.
You know, maybe she does a similar thing to how the Shadow Swordsman does. Maybe it Bloodborns you.
Yo, that'd be kind of cool. It allows you to become. It turns Starrel in the Bloodborne if you hit. So it's similar to
it'd be like Lao Chan.
It'd be Lao Chan and Gallagher then, I guess. Like, would that be too similar? Maybe.
Maybe that would be too similar.
Because that would just be that. You would just see it instead of it being invisible. I don't know.
I don't know.
But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos.
Oh.
I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Well, I don't know if I would call it that.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze.
Fun!
Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed, you've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos.
Yeah.
And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
I don't know about that one, though.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon like ants.
Yes.
The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition, mere anthills that could be crushed with a single touch in the eyes of the Titan.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros.
Woo!
Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No. No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
Wow.
Dang.
You have killed us.
You're gonna live, maybe.
You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship, and I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mightimos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes.
Yeah.
Yet, you shall tread the only path out, one that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it. But humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
Aw, dang.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mightimos?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
That's the question, isn't it?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the flame chase journey.
And what is next, Mightimos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong, to fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphorius.
You're just gonna go there by yourself?
It's now my turn to fight against it.
You're gonna like what? What?
You're just gonna go by yourself? Fight the entire army?
There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Don't say it cool like that. How dare you?
Okay, you have to admit that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool, but whatever.
It was pretty cool. Okay,
And what is next, Mightimos? Where will you be headed now?
let's put him in the party, because I think we have him, I assume?
I think so.
Okay, Jingliu, just give us a sec. You're gonna take a break for a
Just
sec.
gonna take a small break.
Take a small nap. You deserve it. Cool.
Well, alrighty then.
Brah, he's so tall.
What does your phone look like again? Oh, cool.
It's pretty basic, actually. I don't know. It has writing on it. I don't know what it says, though. So,
I'm not sure.
I am unsure what that means, good sir.
Indeed.
Dude, where the freak is the story going?
Pain.
Pain. Oh, boy.